Caruso Media.
When it comes to iconic crime dramas, few can rival the impact and success of NYPD Blue. This groundbreaking television series, created by Steven Bochco and David Milch, first premiered in 1993 and quickly became a cultural phenomenon. Set against the gritty backdrop of New York City, NYPD Blue offered viewers a raw and realistic portrayal of the men and women who serve as the city's finest. The debut of NYPD Blue in 1993 was marked by significant controversy, primarily due to its then unprecedented levels of nudity, language, and graphic content for a network television show. NYPD Blue pushed the boundaries of what was acceptable on network television with its partial nudity and explicit sex scenes. The show's use of such content was a departure from the norm and sparked debates about decency standards on television. The portrayal of such adult themes on a show that aired during prime time was particularly contentious. The show's use of strong language, including curse words that were rarely heard on network TV at the time, added to the controversy. While it contributed to the show's realistic depiction of police work, it also raised concerns about the coarsening of language on public airwaves. The controversy led some advertisers to pull their ads from the show, and several ABC affiliates initially refused to air it. Notably, WLOX, an affiliate in Mississippi, stood out for its stance. Along with all other ABC affiliates in Mississippi, WLOX refused to air NYPD Blue due to concerns over the show's decency. However, WLOX's decision was more definitive than others, as it never aired the show during its entire 12-year run. Another ABC affiliate, WSIL-TV, initially joined the group of stations refusing to air NYPD Blue during its first season in 1993 to 1994. The station's management cited similar concerns about the show's content. WSIL-TV revised its decision and began airing NYPD Blue from September 1994, acknowledging that the show's content had been toned down since its pilot episode. Despite the uproar, the network stood by the show, and the controversy eventually subsided as NYPD Blue went on to become a critical and commercial success. In Season 1 of NYPD Blue, detectives John Kelly, David Caruso, and Andy Sipowicz, Dennis Franz, navigate personal and professional challenges in Manhattan's 15th Precinct. Kelly deals with his divorce and starts an affair with Officer Janice LaCalci, Amy Brenneman, who is entangled with the mob. Meanwhile, Sipowicz battles alcoholism and recovers from a near-fatal shooting. The season is marked by a mix of complex investigations and personal drama, leading to 26 Emmy nominations. David Caruso's departure from the show after Season 1 was a significant moment for NYPD Blue. Caruso left to pursue a film career, creating a notable shift in the show's dynamic. His character, John Kelly, was replaced by Jimmy Smits as Detective Bobby Simone, who became Sipowicz's new partner from Season 2 onwards. This change marked a new chapter for the series, maintaining its success and critical acclaim despite the major cast alteration. Smits left the show after 89 episodes in Season 6, Episode 5. His departure was driven by a desire to explore other work opportunities. Fans were aware of his impending exit, as it was announced beforehand and foreshadowed in the show through Simone's development of a bacterial infection. Smits reflected positively on his time on the series, proud of the impact his role had. The episode depicting Simone's death, influenced by the real-life experience of co-creator David Milch's father's passing, is remembered as a standout moment in 90s television. Rick Schroeder joined NYPD Blue as Detective Danny Sorensen, replacing Smits. His character Sorensen was portrayed as a young, somewhat impulsive detective who faced the challenge of filling the shoes of the much-respected Simone while partnering with the veteran Andy Sipowicz. This casting decision marked a significant shift in the show's character dynamics and continued to explore complex themes within the precinct. His character, Detective Danny Sorensen, left the show under dramatic circumstances, paving the way for a new character to join the series. Schroeder was replaced by Mark Paul Gosselaar. Andy went through a lot of changes over the 12 years. Starting off as a volatile and racially biased cop, he eventually grew into a more empathetic and compassionate individual, battling his own demons along the way. Andy experienced a series of tragic events and personal hardships throughout his journey. Perhaps the most devastating tragedy in Sipowicz's life was the death of his young son, Andy Jr., who was killed during a drive-by shooting. Andy's marriage to his first wife, Katie, faced significant challenges due to his alcoholism and erratic behavior following their son's death. The couple eventually divorced, adding another layer of personal loss to Sipowicz's life. Sipowicz battled alcoholism throughout the series, and his addiction often led to destructive behavior and strained relationships with his colleagues and loved ones. His struggles with sobriety were a recurring theme in the show and were depicted with raw honesty. In addition to his personal losses and battles with addiction, Sipowicz also faced health challenges. He was diagnosed with prostate cancer during the series, further adding to his burdens. One of the most memorable storylines was the relationship between Andy and Assistant District Attorney Sylvia Costas, played by Sharon Lawrence. Their complex and often tumultuous romance became a central focus of the series and added a layer of emotional depth to the show. The powerful performances of Franz and Lawrence brought this relationship to life, making it one of the most memorable aspects of NYPD Blue. She, too, wound up dying, adding to Andy's misery. Throughout its run, NYPD Blue received critical acclaim and numerous awards. The series was nominated for an impressive 84 Primetime Emmy Awards, winning 20 of them. NYPD Blue not only resonated with viewers but also earned the respect of the industry, cementing its place in the pantheon of great television series. In August 2018, it was revealed that ABC was working on a reboot of NYPD Blue. The new series was intended to be a sequel to the original, and was described as a continuation that would follow the other son of Andy, Theo. The announcement generated buzz and curiosity, as fans wondered how the show would balance paying homage to the original while introducing a new generation of characters. Ultimately, in May 2019, ABC decided not to move forward with the project, leading to the cancellation of the reboot. Until next time, keep the remote close and the snacks closer. I'm Journey Joe Mitchell, and I'll be watching TV in the basement.